The petitioner, who is the presiding officer of the Internal Complaints Committee of respondent number 2 at the headquarters at Delhi, claims that the impugned report is wholly contrary to the provisions of the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention Act 2013. According to the said report could only have been generated by ICC constituted under Section 4 of the Act. It is also the petitioner's grievance that the provisions of the Act are not being followed by respondent number 2 in as much as respondent number 2 has consistently failed to display at a safe place the forms and the penal consequences of sexual harassment as well as the orders constituting the ICC. The petitioner also claims that the act of respondent number 5 in submitting the impugned report rejecting the complaint of Mr. X as time barred is malified and was submitted with the sole object of protecting the officer who was the material time holding the post of regional director at Indore, accused of harassing Mr. X. Respondent number 2, National Institute of Public Cooperation and Child Development is an autonomous organization which is administratively controlled by the Minister of Women and Child Development, Government of India. The minister in charge of MWCD is the ex officio chairman of the Executive Council and the president of the government body of the institution. The institute has constituted ICCs at its headquarters in Delhi as well as at the four regional centers at Bengaluru, Guwahati, Indore, and Lucknow. One, Mr. X, who was engaged as a resources person for occasional work with the regional center of the institute at Indore, sent an email dated 16/7/2015 planning against the then regional director Indore of the institute. The said complaint was forwarded to respondent number 4, Director of the Institute for Appropriate Action, and the furnish a status report comments to respondent number 1, MWCD. The said complaint was thereafter forwarded to respondent number 5. Respondent number 5 sought the comments of the officer accused and thereafter forwarded his report, the impugned report, inter alia stating that the complaint was time barred and no further action was taken pursuant to the said complaint. The petitioner who appeared in person contended that the procedure adopted in dealing with the complainant of sexual harassment was wholly contrary to the provision of the Act. Stop.